Hello friends, Ricky Chadha from Astro Healer. Today being Sunday, my video on spirituality, and a very humble request to people that if you find this video too dry and not resonating with you, I'm sorry, but then this is only for the people who are spiritually growing and those who will understand what I am just about to speak in this video. See, this video today I shall be discussing about some physical symptoms that normally starts appearing when you are in the state of spiritual awakening. And as a disclaimer, it's a sincere request and advice, and I would advocate that you see a physician if any of the following symptoms appear. So just because Ricky Chadha has spoken about it, that okay, this is the spiritual awakening sign to use, don't go to a doctor, that is not advisable at the first place. See, spiritual awakening is a state where you have to deal with your mental and your emotional state, and you go through a lot of changes. But these changes will start surfacing on your physical body, and sometimes it could be very confusing as well. So let us first take the look at the few of the signs that will start showing up on a physical level. And to begin with, there would be activity at the top of your head, here at the crown chakra. You will feel the pressure in different part of your brain. And this is very common, like you start feeling a little itchy, tickling, buzzing sensation in and around your head or your scalp. The pressure can be in different part of your brain, and it will very certainly change the receptors for later learning. So there is some in one of the Hindi movies I saw that chemical locha is happening. For instance, now believe me, all the signs that I'm going to talk about, I have gone through each and I'm still going through these signs. For instance, when I hear my guides, now you have to believe in this, that are there guides or no? In different part of my brain, I literally feel something that resonates, and I start hearing something which I call as my own thoughts. It's very hard to explain to you, but you will start feeling the difference. Many people start talking to themselves, and this has also been with me. Next sign on a physical level is amplification of your senses. So here you may start to hear higher or lower frequencies that were not possible before. Colors, if you look at colors, they may seem to be brighter or more luminous. The fragrance of scents will be more empathetic. Your taste buds may allow you to now savor or recognize Even very subtle change in your food and your drink. Your sense of touch may be now more acute. The next change that you will see in your body or on a physical level, eating habits, or I would say your lifestyle will take a, you'll see a change. I suppose this is the right word. You'll see a change in your lifestyle. You will start getting aches, pains. You feel very exhausted or burst of energy out of nowhere. Flu-like symptoms, or it can be even called as vibrational flu. Your digestive system will be quite disturbed. You will feel difficulties in digesting food. You will always feel bloated. And the most important thing is your sexual life. There would be some changes. All of these are very common reaction when physical symptoms of spiritual awakening starts happening. It's an awakening process, and it becomes most important matter to deal on day-to-day basis as well. Believe me, I've been to doctor so many times with my stomach. I have undergone colonoscopy, endoscopy, and I wouldn't understand what's happening with me. And it is still happening with me. Now, change in your body weight. Now, because of your eating habits are changing and your body's ability to assimilate nourishment is undergoing some alteration. So it's very common for you to that your weight will change. Now, when some people will find that you are gaining weight, and some people will all of a sudden start losing weight. So if it will go down, the weight will go down if you find you are needing less food. That means your body is giving you a message that don't eat more, you don't need, so your body weight will go down. And your sleep pattern also is changing, so you are more active, you sleep less, and so your body weight is falling. But if it is going up, that means you are gaining weight, then it is time for you to, because your body is now grounding, and therefore your appetite will grow because you need more energy. Remember that your body is like a vehicle. It is deciding what kind of fuel it needs, just as your car or your truck or the airplane. Next physical thing that happens is your craving. Now, your body has its own wisdom, its own way of, it's a process. If you are craving something, it might be the body's signal that you need such a nutrient to assist with on the cell level, nuclear level, to accommodate, or the energy that is required for these changes that is happening. Vegetarians people may suddenly feel eating non-veg, and vice versa. In my case, I gave up non-veg. If you only need some, your body's wisdom will say you need some calcium because the body feels that the calcium is less. You will suddenly feel like eating cheese, broccoli, sardine, what were not your favorites, you have never eaten before. And it's a very divine way of giving you messages. Have you seen a child who is scraping the wall and eating the cement and the coating on the wall? Who taught? Did anybody teach the child? No. Have you seen the dogs when their stomach is upset, they go out and they eat grass, which they normally don't eat? These are the messages that you will get. Clearly, it is not of course, it's not I'm not trying to tell you that you should go crazy with eating ice creams and junk food and all that. But whatever your body needs, it will give you a message and you must follow it. And if you're not sure about the food, then maybe you can follow a diet plan also. But as far as I am concerned, what I have seen is, whenever my body has spoken to me, many a times I have drank more than 5 liter of water in a day, and there are times when I couldn't even manage 1 glass whole day. Next symptom is dizziness. You are rebalancing on many levels. Now, and the inner ear, your inner ear is very sensitive. There is a bout. No, there's a bout or two of dizziness. Should not be very surprising. This dizziness is because the body is going at a cellular level some changes, and maybe your blood pressure is going up and down, and that could be the reason why you're feeling this dizziness. The best way is to rest, give your body some time to make these changes, and the new energies which you are imbibing, let it accommodate. Next, what you can see on a physical level is episodes of intense energy. As the body resonates with the new energy of a high frequency, one of the most known physical symptom of spiritual awakening is that you may get into a rush. You want to do things with lot of speed, and people are asking you, why are you in so much of hurry? And you are you are short of time. If a chakra is suddenly cleared, one of your chakras, if an old cellular memory has flushed out, the resulting energy burst in the body will have a joyous response. Because one of the chakra which was not balanced, it is now balanced. That toxic thing has now flushed out of your body, and you are feeling that happiness, and that happiness is shown by a lot of energy that you have gained now. Remember, however, that you are on a spiritual roller coaster, and there are going to be great ups and even downs, followed, and the ups and downs will make you a little crazy also. Don't worry, what you need right now is take rest. Next is, this is also very interesting, falling, having accidents, breaking your bones. Now you must be saying, what's all this? Yes, it happens. See, when you are literally realigning yourself down to your DNA, it's not a surprise that your body wants to regain the balance. And the body's center of gravity also has gone for a toss. And this could be the reason why you are losing your balance and you are falling. You know, it is a type of adjustment, and this phase could be month to weeks to several months. It all depends how soon your body regains the balance that is required. And in that window period, there are chances that you may trip, you may fall, accidents are possible. Next is, this is also my experience, what I'm going to just share with you. Faster hair and nail growth. Now here I want to tell you that some people will see all of a sudden when you're combing your hair, you have a lot of hair fall. In my old videos, if you look at me 3 years back, you will see I was so tense that I thought I'm going to lose all my hair. And then again I regained it also. See, now because your food intake is changing, your nourishing habits or the nourishment that you're putting in your body has also changed. You're eating the right type of food because your body is giving you the message that this is the food that is required for you. This is the reason why you will see that the hair is coming back, growing faster, nails are growing faster, there is a glow on your face. Additionally, remember that the spirit knows, now if you believe in spirit, knows that your body is your vehicle and you are probably being upgraded to a fresh model, and there are small changes which is required to be done, and once the changes has taken place, you will see that the growth is faster. So I don't mean to say that you are going to age also faster, no. Next step is a physical symptom is food intolerance, allergies, which were never the case with you before. Again, it goes with the realignment of your body. If you were like a mindless grazer or had a very compulsive eating situations in your life, your body may be doing something for you now. The body is trying to, because you may not listen to your body. So body is now trying to make some chemical changes. It is making you intolerant to few food or few things which is not required for you. It is sending you the clear message about what is no longer going to serve you to maintain the vehicle, your body, in its top form. Next is heart palpitation. You will start feeling very sulky. You will start feeling as if something is going wrong with your heart. This may be a very simple anxiety reaction to the changes that is occurring in your body. And this is because of your spiritual awakening, no doubt about it. See, we humans are not very fond of changes. But the spiritual awakening requires change on many levels. Now, because these changes are happening, so your blood pressure, the other activities, your stress level is going up and down, and then there is a sense of sulkiness. So your heart goes through a palpitation, it slows down. What you are supposed to do now? Bring yourself into the present moment. Breathe very slowly and deeply. Very slowly. Inhale through your nostril, exhale through your mouth. And when you breathe in, that's called belly breathing. Don't breathe from here. No, you have to breathe from your stomach. Your stomach has to come out and then again in. Really take a breath, accept, imagine that the oxygen is going in your lungs, and when it is going in, say a thanks, an act of gratitude. Realize that you are completely safe. Your heart should slow down now. So breathing is very important at this stage. Now, my next physical changes that I'm going to talk about is something very, very important. And here where I got confused in my journey towards spiritualism. See, left brain fogginess. You know what's fog? See, your left brain always thinks in a very linear form. It's a logical thinking, analytical thinking. Your right brain is always intuitive, creative, imaginative, and that which reaches beyond what we know with our five senses, with logical thought. So now, because you are spiritually growing, you are giving up your linear brain is less active, logical brain is less active, analytical ability is less active, and you are growing more towards the right brain where you are more intuitive, more creative, more imaginative. As the right brain is surging forward to align itself with your awakening, your left brain may feel a bit scratchy with the skips and blips. Now, to even it out, don't pressure yourself. These things will happen on a very autopilot mode. Don't think too much. If there is, and in that fogginess, what I'm talking about is you start feeling like, as if you are forgetting things. When people are talking, you are not listening to them. And you will be tagged and named as like, you are a person who don't indulge yourself into a conversation. It's not your fault. And this is normally what has happened to me for a very long time, and I'm still suffering of this. Interesting thing now, next, you start looking younger. This may be the most interesting thing, finding yourself more happy and more peaceful, because when you are spiritually growing, you are letting go of all your past, your baggages, disassociating with things, getting into isolation, self-love, giving yourself some time. See, some people says that your age looks like you are 60 when you are upset, and you look like 40 when you are very happy. That's a normal, people say that. Happiness and peace are definitely the ingredients of an inner fountain of youthfulness. The lines, the circle, the darkness, everything will start disappearing. You may find your posture to be very straightened up. Your steps are more confident now. And you move into something that I call as knowingness. You know everything. You are not bothered with petty things that's happening around you. And those who are entangled into all this, they increase their stress level, and it results that your brain is overworking, and that shows on your face, and you look much more older than your age. Next is new sleeping pattern. There might be nights when your body is literally buzzing. There would be time where you will be sleeping all day and night. 8 hours of sleep is not enough for you. There would be time that only 3 hours and 4 hours of sleep will keep you fully energetic, and you will move out and you will do all the job that is possible. And during the phase of this change, some people will start complaining of sleepless night, insomnia, disturbed sleep, which is very natural. But once you have set up the pattern, once you are spiritually completely woken up, you will see that less sleep will give you enough adequate what is required, and when the body requires more, you will have a sound sleep as well. So you don't have to get upset about it. Sleep cannot hurt you, and it is the best way how you can heal your body. This is the time when you can throw away or flush out your toxic memories and old intentions out of your body, out of your mind. Remember, your body will start coordinating and synchronizing with you if you learn how to decode the messages that your body is giving you. Next is power surges. Now, hot flashes that I call. Like every woman post menopause, the world knows that there is always mood swings, depression, anxiety, and they go through all this for several months and they survive. The hot flashes is very sudden. You cannot explain it to people. You may break out in sweat, and the next moment you feel very cold or chill. These are nothing but your fears. It is simply the hormonal balance. The body is trying to recalibrate. What you have to do at this point, when you have these hot flashes, just shut your eyes and say a small prayer, and this will pass. Skin eruption is the next and the last physical thing that appears during the phase of spiritual awakening. You will see acne that happens due to the stress as well as the food, and we all know this. You may have rashes. Some could be very temporary and some will stay for a long time. Some people will start complaining about having pimples, or they feel like, and they will start complaining, maybe I've eaten too much of a spicy food or something like that. All that is not the reality actually. Your physical body is going through a change, and this is what is appearing in front of you. And the rashes and the acne and all those is the most common thing that I have seen, and I'm still going through that. So it's a wonderful ride. Spiritual awakening is beautiful if only you understand it. And before I close or sign off, I would again request you that if any of these symptoms that I've just spoken about, if it happens to you, the first thing you will do is take the help of a medical practitioner. Don't quote me, don't take it, oh, Ricky Chadha had said that, so this is what must be the case. No. You must go to the doctor. Only when the reports are normal, then you understand, okay, this is my journey and this is what I'm supposed to follow. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Do subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell icon so the next video, whenever I upload, the notification comes right on your smartphone. Thank you.